the folks that think they're right? Because if they are all wrong together, then that's, when they get punished together. Just look at all the cities being destroyed all over the world with water, fire, tornadoes, whatever, killings, everything. It's like I said, karma's hitting everybody that's not right. And there's no crying over that because, like I said, I don't care. As long as that, I'm doing the shit right, that's all that matters. There's your proof that, the shit that is going on will come to an end. And correction has always been ready for the right people. Indoctrination has, taken a lot of people out of this world too, right? In the grave, right? But it seems like the masses are still slow, right? And could it be all these trapping contracts? Because they're the ones that, they're not saying what they should be saying, but they want to sit there and play the games, right? Go ahead with yourselves, people. See, when you take your time in life, and then that's when you will, see a bigger picture. If you can, get off the TV picture. I have been broken all these handlers. I have. And like I said, there's no slick ones around me because, like I said, I see what they're doing, and I know what they're doing, and I know what they're trying. But like I said, karma's going to hit them 10 times worse than anything. And I'm too aware. Like I said, I broke the chains off my brains and heart. Indoctrination doesn't work on divine people, only for a few, a few minutes and a few hours there and there. Because when you are, equipped with the right knowledge, then that's, when life is really getting, really good for you, really great for you. But for some reason, a lot of groups will fail their mission. Because, like I said, the ego and the pride and foolishness that they still in their minds. Prime example, you don't need a license to get up here re-traveling in these cars. Only if, you are a commercial driver transporting goods, from point A to point B. That's when you need a license. But, a lot of people don't question that, right? They just let that shit keep on and scamming and taking people's money, right? That's when you need a license, right? Just saying, though. Look at all the willing partakers and fuck shit, bullshit. Did you question anything? Because there's traps out there set everywhere. So what are you going to do if you claim you have the power? Then you better use your voice as the power, because like I said, not a lot of doing that. And just keep, the shit show continuing. I had to cut that shit up out of my life. And those games are done, and it's coming. Because like I said, indoctrination doesn't save lives, it captures their freedom. But everybody has, jokes with them, right? And they're still joking, right? And the people really come out. When they really come out of indoctrination, then that's when they're really wise. And that's all, folks. Like I said, just straight up out of hell and do what you gotta do. And, raise your vibration.